Welcome back to Heavensward with me, Tiber, who again didn't get a countdown.
You did that last episode to me.
Well, that was because we had to start like right then and there. We didn't have time for a countdown.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Let's get moving.
Ugh. Oh, you're such a dick.
Only sometimes. Oh, I got no accommodations.
I got one. I think our healer, our intrepid healer, got like all of the accommodations, I'm betting.
No one healed me.
I healed you 3 times.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm basically just always spending my time dead. Lovely.
Yeah. But I healed you every time I could. All 3 times.
Estinian!
Not yet, he ain't.
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand. This is
You're
not
gaining
your
control.
hand, worm!
Oh god.
Thou wilt obey! I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
Oh, we got this.
You waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty.
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
Is Tancred gonna come in?
Who's
I was
this?
assuming Tancred would come in and rip it out.
It's his
Oh, he's still... Yeah, he's ill.
Oh, who's this? Is this gonna be... Is this gonna be Buddy Night? It's Buddy Night!
Or Siobhan.
Whoa. What? Oh, is that Nidhogg's soul being purified?
No, that's not Nidhogg, I don't think. Undone by mortal will, without now. Okay, maybe it is actually Nidhogg. My mistake.
Not the first time we've borne that duty. Okay, put it down now.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Like, where does that abyss go? Is there gonna be like some squirrel at the bottom there that picks one of those things up? Comes like tiny squirrel Nidhogg. Like, they call it the Abyss, but how far down does it go?
I was about to say, I don't think they know, but at the same point in time, they have to, because they've built a bridge there.
I mean, it's possible that they built an arch
No,
to span the
there was
gap.
literally columns.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, yeah.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend. Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
Hey, you know, we could just
At once, Lord
job
Commander.
change and be like, hey, full healing. That armor is really pointy.
Allow me to do this much, at least.
You need to ease up on the mascara there, Alphino.
You know, it's really bad to have the arms just dangle like that, right?
Yep. Puts a
You
lot of
should have,
stress
like,
on the
crossed
chest.
them onto his chest. You know, crossed them on the front of his chest. The Horde have sensed the fall of their master and scattered to the winds.
You have my gratitude, Hresvelga. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Then our alliance hath served a purpose. Thou doest wield the power I grant well. 'Twas thine own skill and not mine eye which earned victory.
I face tank Nidog. Oh yeah.
I wish thy companion a swift recovery. Fare you well, children of man.
Swoosh. Lance flare. That's really, really a bad thing to do. You could cause him to have what, like a heart attack or something because of
battle
the
is
stress
won.
it's putting on.
No, that's...
We can
that,
do no
what,
more
no.
for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well. Even as Hraesvelga did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
You know, we could just go over there, pour a max potion down his throat.
A max potion only does 20% vitality.
Wow, they were really
Up
quick
to
to
a
get those
max.
ladders.
Wow! Wooden ladders! Those are really difficult to procure and, like, place down. What the fuck are you on?
Some days it feels that way. Oh, dude. I can't select you, but
Or the guy
There you
lumping
go.
up?
it's like, this guy's probably thinking, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Through the haze and pain, I swear I said... Oh no, but no. The past is done, and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, the foul spirit cast out once more. For only... and for all, once and for all. I pray only that Estinian survives the ordeal. I pray only that Estinian survives the
Okay,
ordeal.
I kind of want to escort that guy.
I don't know why. Anyway. Your battle with Nidhogg's Shade will beget a great many epic ballads. Sisters, and rightfully so. It was, without a doubt, one of the more
Epical.
epical victories. Though I must admit, that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed.
Not even Dusty.
And not only for your own sake. Had you not been there to aid me and those infernal eyes would still be infused to Estinian's mail. Yet, even with Nidhogg gone, I can't help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Pray, let us visit Lucia and beg news of his condition.
I don't think we need to beg. I mean, I get the meaning. Your old English randomly thrown in occasionally, but, you know.
We must needs procure the, condition of this man for reasons we use fanciful language every so often, but not very often, just every so often.
Just often enough to remind you that this is high fantasy. But seriously, we don't need to beg. We can just go over there and inquire.
Scythia Shahrazad and Mr. Alphino, my honoured friends, are you all, as if winning Hrelfangr to our cause was not enough, you took it upon yourself to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you.
Noble title.
My own condition was hardly notable. Contribution was hardly notable. The true saviours of the day were the sisters in the Stinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg Shade through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, of what news do you have of his recovery? The Azir Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier. Captain, I am told that he is yet to regain consciousness. But, as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must needs be patient, and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, however, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. But surely, Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word of any movements there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edamond and his sons were most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, sisters. 'Twould seem that we are awaited at Fort Holmes Manor.
Hi. Uh-huh. Lucia, anything else to say?
I don't think there is going to be, but no. What are we on? Heroes of the Air. Anyway, we need to go to the Brim? Vigil?
I believe it's the
Last
last vigil. We're about to find out.
Heroes of the Hour. We're a bit there. We got a bit to go. Not too long.
So yeah, I'm honestly contemplating maybe like rather than tanking for the story, just like samurai.
No. Okay. Why?
Because it's cool.
So I'm gonna have to like take tank or healer.
Well, I mean, you did say you wanted to be like a Dark Knight.
I said I like the Dark Knight. I never said I was necessarily
right.
gonna.
Like I might do it just for everything that's not a main story quest kind of deal. Wander the land as a samurai, righting good or righting wrongs, making nice
The
songs.
heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
Well, someone grew up.
What, are you talking to boy with the bow?
While we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
Ooh.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later.
Us.
Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertion.
No, I'm good. I could kill another 4 or 5 great worms.
I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
Nope, we're good. Where's the party?
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Don't feel guilt-ridden. There's nothing you could have done.
He'll grow up
Our
someday.
Master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts.
Oh, he's standing at the side wielding a book. He's not hurt.
In which respect he has come to resemble you, warrior of light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
I expect a title, but I don't need a coat made of solid gold. We're good on that.
What coat's a solid gold? Fun!
Someday you'll get your solid gold coat, Space. Someday.
No, we already went over this.
Oh.
I traded it for a part of a super weapon, or the location of an enemy fleet with a super weapon.
Whatever happened to that super weapon?
Blew it up.
Did
I
we?
think.
Was that the one
Pretty
where
sure.
we, like, revealed the locations of the Republic and stormed on board during the battle?
It's a giant beam weapon, basically, if I remember right. That was mounted to a ship.
Ah. Space, where
Remember?
is this one?
I went to the Forgotten Night, and that seems to be the right place.
No, I don't remember. What was that you said? There's a lot of battles ago.
Hmm?
That was a lot of battles ago.
Anyway, sisters, my friends, what can I do for the saviors of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino. Ah, yes, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago, and then he begged me to sit at Istinine's side. I couldn't well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy is exhausted by Hrelsfanger's trial. And all that followed, Istinine is blessed to have such devoted comrades.
Everybody just stands on the table for this. I love it.
It's just because it's so far a bloody way. Oh, a coat? Is that a cute coat? Oh, no, it's not a cute coat. I don't like that coat.
More important, we get a wind-up Amaric.
More important, we get the dragon song.
Oh,
My
that's
own
the
friendships with
Hermione.
Istinine began but 10 years passed. Shortly after, we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Istinine barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit, and more a shadow of which darkened his path. And so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, however, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed by claiming vengeance against the dog. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind, revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphino he sees something of a lost sibling,
Aw.
and in the gentle childings of Istinian, Alphino has found an elder brother he never had.
Aw.
Truth be told, Istinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend of whom I would gladly...
Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary.
Is he... Tell them I'm on my way.
Because I'm going to stand here a little longer rather than go to the infirmary.
Up? Up maybe? Maybe up?
There's an up.
Oh no, it's the same bloody place.
Oh, okay, the icon just wasn't showing up for a while.
Nor was he. Anyway, quickly, we must go to him. Upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence.
This could take a while.
It is recommended that you set aside sufficient times to view these cutscenes in their entirety. How long, roughly?
Oh well.
Go to the infirmary? Alright, cool. Here goes not.
Is he dead?
No.
I don't know. Alphino's weeping.
Well, he's guilt-ridden.
Wait, is that what he looks like?
Apparently he's an elf.
Estinian!
Oh, he's awake.
He may be paralyzed, though, I'm guessing. Or maybe his ether's disrupted.
Hmm.
Amnesia. Hmm.
Cease your mewling, boy.
Hmm.
It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Probably the latter, honestly.
Yeah.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvelgr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did.
It's an honor to share the mantle of Azure Dragoon
Honor
with one
to
such as
share
you.
The mantle of Azure Dragoon with one such as you.
Oh wait, that's what it said for you?
Yep, because I'm the Azure Dragoon as well.
Interesting. Didn't say that for me.
I, for
You're
my
not the Azure
part, owe
Dragoon.
you an apology.
Ah, shush, I know.
When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty.
Indeed.
Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh man, you're lucky neither of us are Cody.
Oh!
Ow! Alright, now what other shoe is gonna drop?
We'll see.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike.
It's very grounding when you notice that your enemy has
Though
the
his
same
shade
feeling.
is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
Well, didn't he die, Nate?
Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
my friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
Maybe you can become a teacher instead.
Uh-huh. In the broom.
The Brim is like the, poor district.
Yeah, become a teacher in the poor district.
Okay, why not just... Okay, whatever, sure.
Teach the poor.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state.
We be queens.
'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic.
Oh.
The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons.
Oh hey, it's democracy.
Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Like, I want to retire. Nope, you're leading us. Oh.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept. And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
And so it was, the Heavensward was disbanded.
What?
I was joking.
Oh, hi.
Vampirism.
Vampires? Where?
Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
I'm just gonna be quiet now. Don't know the difference between dragons and vampires anymore.
Oh, they do both have big pointy teeth.
Yeah. Some have horns.
And red eyes. Hey! It's random, suddenly important girl.
Oh, they're flying around. Oh no, they're not. They're flying.
As he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
There's another form of Dragoon. Those who fight as warriors as one, with the dragon on the Dragonback.
Yeah.
What? Who are you?
Sistinian.
Oh, that is a Stydian.
Yeah.
I wonder who those flowers are for.
You seal.
Could be.
Well, they both fought fervently for their own causes and believed each of their cause to be the righteous one.
Yep.
which to a degree they both were, but they weren't perfect.
Hey! There we are.
Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten. The din of war, giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
Oh, he's got his eye back.
Oh yeah, you can pop them out and then like pieces of Lego.
Seems to work that way for dragons, yes. I think his wing grew back too.
No, there's a segment off.
Oh, there is?
I think so, yeah.
I can't tell. From the memoirs of Count Edmund de Fortent, Heavensward. Roll credits?
If
No.
it is credits, I'm just skipping them, by the way.
Ah!
I don't want to watch the credits a third time.
We have the start of our own noble house now. Ooh, he's sprinkling the sand. How very accurate. Oh, that actually says Heavensward.
Mm-hmm.
Although it kind of looks like Kevinsward.
Well, that's because of the fancy backwards letters sometimes.
Ooh, I want that tapestry there. I want it.
I was
Look good in
expecting
my
to
house.
see the kettle. Or pot.
What? There's a pot?
Ah, never mind. So yeah.
London.
And so we hit a loading screen. To go to the Holy
Loading.
See.
Of Ishgard.
The pillars.
Woo!
Hello there, Sir Emmerich. We are not going to talk to you right now because that's the end of the episode.
Oh, alright. Well then.
Yeah, you can't be fooled at all. He says like 3 episodes
Good night,
ago.
everybody.
Good night.